Hello, everyone. Welcome to the official announcement. This is not the official channel. This is where we're just gonna do a watch along. We're just gonna react to the live Spanish World Cup squad. A lot of names in contention, lot of surprises to be coming, lot of omissions, lot of names people might not expect. It's a very oh, hi Gotham, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's an early stream indeed, Gotham. Even I'm early. It's not the usual time, but Luis de la Fuente is in Madrid and he's ready to announce the lineups, which I am just about to watch. Yeah, the countdown is officially on. We are going to have the official Spanish squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Any surprises? Any big names missing out? It's all happening right here. Let's check it out. Gotham, how are you doing, my friend? The stream has started. Luis de la Fuente is in Madrid. Movistar, is that Movistar building in Gran Via? Yes, that is the Movistar building in Gran Via. Let's check it out. Oh, what a beautiful building, though. I can't officially stream it, but I can update the squad list as it comes along. Right, the stream is starting now. I'm reading the chat on the official stream and people are saying, we want Asensio, we want Eric Garcia, we want, what other names I'm seeing? We are saying, we want Yeremy Pino, which I think is a very good shout. Yeremy Pino for Crystal Palace has been exceptional this season, moving from Villarreal. Mark Pubil is also, I'm seeing the name Isco. It's such a packed squad. It's almost impossible to predict who goes in. It's impossible. Of course, the goalkeeper spots are probably packed. Luis de la Fuente has probably chosen the ones we know. That is Joan Garcia, David Raya, and Unai Simon. But is that Luis de la Fuente? No, that's not Luis de la Fuente. Come on, just started already. They're gonna give speeches now. We are in 0 kilometers of Spain, the center point of the country. We have a lot of journalists and we are all going to follow this from all over the world. We are here. We are so excited to announce the squad. Spain's mark in the world is more than football. Thanks for the millions of Spanish people who will follow us around the world. Una ilusión. I believe that we all know he's a very Luis de la Fuente is a person very simple. He works a lot, he works hard, and he's gonna choose the best team that's possible. It's the most important competition in the world. Oh man, this live translation is tough. It's a big family and it's called the Spanish national football team. Wow, very romantic. Okay. Right. The president has been welcomed. He's gonna sit down. I think he's gonna begin now. Muchas gracias. Sí, sí, sí. Por favor. Empezamos. Oh, come on, just started already. We're talking too much. Today, we have chosen the 26 people that are gonna make us proud in America. Oh my god, the translation is so hard to make. Oh, they're gonna still continue talking. Just announce the squad, man. Jesus Navas is here. How do you remember the last 16 years ago when you won the World Cup? I'm so proud to have defended my country. Made the whole country happy. Vic is in the squad. Yes, look at me. I'm playing. This is even though this is the Euro 2024 squad, the jersey, but the one's coming. It's coming. I ordered the new Spanish jersey just before the World Cup. It's gonna arrive, and I'm gonna be playing. Don't worry. I'm going to USA. Wait, but what is Jesus Navas saying? It's great to have defended this crest on behalf of the entire country. Now we are about to know. Oh, he's been given the Jabulani ball, which Spain eventually won the World Cup with. Oh no, that's not the Jabulani. That's a Trionda. Now they're starting. 9, 8, 7, 6. The stream is on RFEF's YouTube channel, bro. RFEF, just type it up. Selección Española de Fútbol. Where I'll share you the link. Wait, check the Discord. Hola, Udit Sharma, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido a este stream. Estamos listos para la convocatoria de Mundial 26. 2026. Okay, it's beginning. Luis de la Fuente is giving a speech in the video. This World Cup is special. This team is not mine. It's for everyone else. Because the Spanish national team is not for the ones who only play on the pitch. It's for the one who take care of the city, who take care of us, the entire country. The ones who work in silence. A voice that never shuts down. Oh, King, Rey, Felipe. Unai Simon. Unai Simon, David Garcia, Joan Garcia is in. Pubil is in. Llorente, Pedro Porro. Oh my god, he's so fast. Gavi is in. Gavi, Rodrigo. Merino. Okay, wait. Nico Williams, Yermi Pino. Borja Iglesias. Yes. Borja Iglesias. Borja Iglesias is in. Oh, he's so fast. Can't even type. Crazy. Grimaldo, Cubarsi, Laporte, Pubil. Eric Garcia is also in. Marcos Llorente, Pedro Porro, Pedri, Fabian, Zubimendi, Gavi, Rodri, Alex Baena, Nico, Ferran, Borja Iglesias. Victor Munoz has made it. Victor Munoz from Osasuna has made it. That is amazing. That is incredible. Whew, what a squad. What a squad. Spain is ready, man. What a squad. Yeremi Pino, Nico Williams, Olmo, Oyarzabal. Wow. Nico, Olmo. Oof. This is such a good squad, man. Gavi, Rodrigo, Merino, Baena, Zubimendi. Of course. Of course, man. Of course. Oof. What a good squad, man. Feel bad for Alex Ramiro. He's got, yeah, no Isco. Bit sad of that, but still. No Alex, no Ansu Fati as well after such a good season. Cubarsi, Grimaldo, Cucurella. Cubarsi has made it. Eric Garcia has made it. Damn. Llorente and Porro. Laporte has also made it. Wait, no Lenormand? Wait a second. I don't see Lenormand. Cucurella, Grimaldo. Hold up. Cucurella, Grimaldo. Cubarsi, Laporte, Pubil, Eric Garcia, Marcos Llorente, Pedro Porro, Pedri, Fabian Ruiz. Wait. Zubimendi, Gavi, Rodrigo, Alex Baena, Mikel Merino, bueno. Oyarzabal, Olmo, Nico, Yeremi Pino. Ferran Torres also made it. I forgot to put that in. Ferran Torres. Ya está. Pero no Robin Lenormand. Wow. Okay, wow. Whoa. No Álvaro Carreras. No Dani Carvajal, of course. No Alvaro Morata. This is actually a really strong squad. I was just surprised no Robin Lenormand though. Fair enough. Great sir. Dean Huijsen. Did Huijsen not make it? Fuck. No Dean Huijsen. Okay, I can't understand Luis de la Fuente's accent, bro. No Isco, no Party, Victor Munoz, Eric Garcia. Wow. No Robin Lenormand. No Dani Carvajal, of course. No Dean Huijsen, no. There must be Dean Huijsen, right? I'm not reading it right. Yep. Seriously. So no Real Madrid player or what? Wow, no Real Madrid player. Nunca. Cero. Joder. No. We need to go through the squad, man. Okay, well, the stream is over now. No point listening. It's just gonna do that drama. But look at this. So, Unai Simon number 1 for goalkeepers, now as expected. David Raya, yeah, of course, Arsenal champion. Joan Garcia had to go in. He was going to go to the World Cup. Doesn't matter if he's going to start or not. 5. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh shit, it's actually no Dean Huijsen. No Dean Huijsen, no Alvaro Carreras, no Alvaro Morata, no Robin Lenormand. Oh my god. Now I don't mind if Spain get popped early. Hey, yo, man, I will pop you with my gang, da. Watra, Sudeep. I'll pop you with my gang. You don't talk about Spain like that, da. Spain, nah. Okay, but how many Barca players are in? Let me check. Juan Garcia, Cubarsí, Eric Garcia, Gavi, Pedri, Yamal, Olmo, Ferran Torres. 9 Barca players. 9 Barca players. From Atleti, it's just Llorente, Pubil, and yeah, that's it, right? Llorente and Pubil. No, where is Laporte playing? Playing back in Athletic Club, right? Yeah. Jyotirmay Banik, hi man, welcome to the stream. But this is so concerning, dude. I mean, I'm actually happy, you know. I'm actually happy. I don't mind. I'm surprised without Lenormand. But I guess this is exactly what I would have predicted, you know. This is exactly what I would have predicted. It's spot on. Zubimendi, Merino both make it in. What ra? De La Fuente not picking any Madrid's boys. I'll pop you ra on the streets of Miami, da. I'll pop you with my gang, da. Reddy Anna is on the way. Al Nasser. Oh wait, Laporte. No, Laporte came back from Al Nasser, didn't he? Laporte. Yeah. He's playing in an athletic club now. Wow, guys, thoughts on this, man? This is so. Let me just like try to figure out starting 11. So Unai Simon starts because Luis de la Fuente is someone who doesn't like to like break his hierarchy. Marcos Llorente is gonna be on the right back. Cucurella and Llorente will be the full backs, right? I think Cubarsí and Laporte will be the starting centre backs. I think Cubarsí and Laporte will be the starting centre backs with Eric Garcia kind of being everywhere. Then Rodrigo will be the pivot, unless they do a double pivot. If they do a double pivot, it's going to be Rodrigo and Zubimendi. But I don't think they're going to do a double pivot. They'll do Rodri, Pedri, and they'll do a Rodri single pivot, Pedri ahead of him, and then maybe they'll do they pair with Ruiz, Fabian Ruiz, Pedri, Rodri, and then up top it's gonna be Lamine Yamal on the right until he recovers, and if he doesn't recover, I think Ferran Torres will start on the right. Olmo is gonna be a false 9 because he's not gonna play number 9 because you already have Borja Iglesias and Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal's starting striker, and if not the starting striker, then he can go play on the left. He can play both positions. Yeremy Pino as well. Borja Iglesias, I think he's gonna go as the backup. The number 9, Victor Munoz also can play on the left and center. Nico Williams, if he recovers in time for the injury, of course he's gonna be unreplaceable. He's gonna be in the squad. So let me try to make, let me just try to make the squad the ideal 11. Ah man, right, let's do it. So that's gonna be, I mean, the starting 11, Unai, then I think Llorente, Cubarsí. I don't know what foot is Laporte. Is it Laporte the right footed? I'm just gonna put him right now because he's probably gonna be. Is Laporte or Pubil? Someone like that. Cucurella. Right. Then Rodri, the sole pivot. Ahead of him, Fabian and Pedri. Uh, then Yamal, Oyarzabal, and Nico. I think this is Spain's strongest squad. This is it. This is what Luis de la Fuente's hierarchy also. Merino getting selected. Merino got selected. I didn't put him. Wait, how if I didn't put him, how is it 26 people then? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh yeah, I put Merino in the midfielders. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, because he is actually a midfielder. Yeah, because he plays forward in Arsenal, I keep forgetting. But yeah, Merino can also play as a center mid in one of Fabiano Pedri's positions, or also as a false nine, like how Olmo would do it. He's honed his craft at Arsenal. But this for me is the ideal lineup for now. It is absolutely the lineup, very similar to the one that won the Euros. Llorente, Cubarsí, Laporta, Cucurella, Rodri, Fabian, Pedri, Rodri, Pedri, Rodri, Pedri, Yamal, Oyarzabal, Nico. Wow. So, guys, Dean Huijsen, what do you guys think? Will Spain miss someone like that who breaks the lines? Of course, they have Pau Cubarsí in a similar role, who can break lines from deep. So maybe they didn't want to have two of these people. But I did think Dean Huijsen would make it. I'm a bit surprised. And no, not really any chance for like youth. I mean, Gonzalo Garcia, Carlos Espi. I was hoping that they would make it, but no Ansu Fati. No, Ansu Fati has not been called up despite a great season for Monaco. The attackers are locked in. No space for Ansu Fati. I thought he would be, but I guess Yeremy Pino and Victor Munoz are now ahead of him in the pecking order. But yeah, no Ansu Fati, no Dean Huijsen, no Alvaro Carreras. Nah, they won't. But the hate watch for these lot will go crazy. Why you gonna hate watch, brother? Don't hate watch Spain, man. Why you support a team from the Spanish capital? Are you gonna hate watch Spain, bro? Ansu Fati in big 2026. I mean, he did have a decent enough season. I always knew he was not going to be selected, but I thought he would be kind of like I knew he because Victor Munoz, and I even expected Carlos SP to be ahead of him. But still, I thought Ansu Fati had like an outside chance if Luis de la Fuente wasn't impressed with everyone else. But yeah, this is it. I'ma hate what they could have got Isco. Yeah, I guess that's also a profile I think they're gonna be missing. But they have Pedri and they have Ruiz. I think taking Isco in place of Olmo could have worked, or even in place of I don't know if Merino is at full fitness now. I mean, he did play the Premier League game, but he's been out since January. Uh, but I'ma hate watch them Barca twins on the pitch. No, only love, brother. Only love here. No hate watching. On this stream, we'll be loving Spain, Germany, Portugal, every team at the same. It's okay. Madrid does, except for Dean Huijsen, I don't think anyone actually probably expected to get in. Carreras had been a terrible, terrible, terrible sort of downfall from the beginning of the season. He was great. He dethroned Fran Garcia, dethroned Mondi, but then second half of the season wasn't really great. Dean Huijsen was the only one I was expecting for him to make it. Dani Ceballos was never going to be considered. Carvajal has been too much carrying injuries all season. Gonzalo Garcia could have made it, but I guess it's a bit early for him. I mean, when you look at the attacking prowess that they have, Oyarzabal, no one's dethroning Oyarzabal, Victor Munoz, Borja Iglesias, they've got the numbers. That's the problem. With Real Madrid, what's the problem with Real Madrid was their Spanish players like Gonzalo Garcia or whatever, even Alvaro Carreras in the second half of the season. They have not had enough chances to impress. Whenever they have come on the pitch, Gonzalo Garcia has impressed, but he's only impressed in very, very like rare occasions or in games that are not key. And it's the fault of the coach in a way as well. Like if Gonzalo Garcia was playing for Lyon instead of Endrick, there's a good chance Gonzalo Garcia would have been called out. Very outside chance. I mean, when you look at the squad, Ferran Torres, he's got 16 goals in La Liga. Yeah, Lamine Yamal, 16 goals. Nico is part of the hierarchy. Borja Iglesias, they need like a tall target man forward, which Oyarzabal is not. So Borja Iglesias is that sort of backup in case of if they're playing against a team that are pressing high and they need someone to like be press resistant. Borja Iglesias has to go for that. Yeremy Pino and Nico Williams, as I said, dynamic players, can change the game with the flair at any moment. And Victor Munoz, of course, has had a great season. Osasuna kept them up, and so I guess they deserve it. I mean, who else from Real Madrid realistically? Carvajal, as you said, no Carvajal. He was injured. He still hasn't recovered to full sort of fitness that you need at a World Cup. And Marcos Llorente and Pedro Porro is the only options, I would say. And because Eric Garcia can also play right back if needed as third choice right back, so they went for his versatility, I think. Except for Pedri and Lamine, 8 Barca players, even more if Fermin and Gerard Martin. Fermin is injured or he's out of the World Cup. He will not be called up even if someone gets injured. And Gerard Martin, I think it's a bit too early for him. I don't think he'll be called up this year. But the next Euros, he's definitely gonna be up. Thank God they included Grimaldo. Yeah, Grimaldo and Cucurella left back are up since Alex Balde was never in any true contention. Neither was Fran Garcia. Alvaro Carreras had an outside chance, but everyone else in front of him had a much better individual season. Cucurella might not have had the best season in terms of what his team did, but as I said, Luis de la Fuente, the way he wins these tournaments, the way he won the Euros, the way he won all these under 15, 17, 19, 21 tournaments, he's been the youth coach for Spain for almost 10 years before he took the national team job. So he knows these players growing up, and he has that fixed hierarchy that he doesn't change. So Luis de la Fuente deciding to stick with Cucurella or Grimaldo over Alex Balde is a very reasonable decision, and I don't think Carreras has impressed him enough to probably get a shout out. We are going to do a generational hate watch against Spain in this World Cup. Who is with me? Very bad. No Carvajal. Yeah, I explained why Carvajal isn't gonna be making it there. One black player, by the way, says Gotham. I see your agenda. Who is the one black player? Let me just check. Oh, Lamine Yamal. Wait, how? Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams. That's 2. Oh shit, that is actually 2. Grimaldo, Laporte, Eric Garcia, Cubarsi, Is Pedro Porro mixed? I don't know. Llorente, Pubil, Juan Garcia. 2, yeah. Two players, 2 black players. For Spain, no agenda like this, guys. No race agenda. We are all united against España, against united with España, not against. What the fuck am I talking about? Never mind Yamalpi, I guess. So our Madridistas will hate what Spain. I don't know. These two are Jyotirmoy and Gotham will, but I don't know. The Madridistas in Spain, I don't know. I'm going to talk to a few of them. I'm going to get their reaction on how the fact that 0 Madrid players are in the squad is going to affect them. But definitely interesting to see no Madrid players. But then again, Madrid is a galactical team. If a Spanish superstar exists, they will go for him. But right now, the Spanish superstar, he plays for Barcelona. And Real Madrid Spanish players, except for Dean Huijsen, are not really at that level. Everyone's getting there. Gonzalo Garcia is getting there. Dean Huijsen, I thought, would be there very soon, but hasn't. Alvaro Carreras was heading there, but he lost his track. Fran Garcia never. Thiago Pitarch way too early. Dani Carvajal past his prime. Ceballos, nope. Who else is there? That's it. That's about it. Right? So against Espana, hold up. The real colors have been revealed. Nah, I'm just sick, man. That's why I'm speaking shit. Let's go. Generational hate watch will go crazy. Fuck you guys. Spanish peeps won't mind. International fans don't care about all that. Nah. Yeah, fair, fair. No stakes attached. Did he? Ty asked, did he announce it? Yes, this is the squad, Ty. If you can see it on my left, my right. This is the squad, official squad that Luis Fuente just announced. So yeah, a lot of surprises. Fuck, man, I have to sneeze. It's been coming for so long, but the sneeze is not coming. Oh, I want to fucking sneeze. It's not coming. Spain versus Uruguay. Araujo, my god, beat them twins for me, dude. The thing about football is it comes back to bite very quickly. You know, if you hate watch Spain, there's a good chance Portugal might go out earlier than you think. So do not, do not like bring bad karma to you before the World Cup even kicks off. So yeah, just be humble. Spain definitely, at least I see them going to the semi-finals at the least. They're not gonna get popped in the groups. They're not gonna get. They're not gonna. I think that Portugal and Spain might face off at some point, right? If at I don't know, the round of 32, round of 16, not round of 32, round of 16 or the quarterfinals. I think the paths lead there in a way. But it's gonna be interesting to see. Let's see. Will support the countries where speaks Portuguese in this World Cup. So Brazil, huh? I'm talking about the worldwide toxic Madridistas. Spain nation didn't care about the biggest club in the world. It's all about performance. Yeah, the thing about Spain is the players who play for like non like the players who play for like Barca or the one who plays for like Galicia, because they are all like autonomous communities in Spain. So the capital always, the fans of the capital clubs, Atleti, Barca, Atleti, Real, they kind of look at like Barca players or players who play in like Borja Iglesias, he plays for Celta Vigo, or Valencian players, Ferran Torres played for Valencia, comes from there, because they are all these communities of Spain that want independence, that want to be a self-governed place. That's why many Spanish fans from the capital, they're like, oh no, you're part of Spain, you can't do it. You can play for Barca, but you're still part of Spain. And there's a whole political sort of background to it. But yeah, most fans at the World Cup, they'll be united, I think. I mean, Madrid fans cheered when Iniesta, in the 2010 World Cup, barely Real Madrid players, full of Barca players, the Barca DNA, and a Barca player scored the goal, and Iniesta has been revered still by Real Madrid fans. So yeah, I'm not concerned about what happens in terms of how Spain will perform without Madrid players. I think the core of Spain is all over the top five leagues. You've got like Grimaldo, you got Cucurella, freaking Yeremy Pino from Crystal Palace, Victor Munoz from Osasuna, David Raya, Merino, Zubimendi, Arsenal guys, Oyarzabal, Real Sociedad. So yeah, these players played well, and then they deserve the call. Spain getting grouped without Yamal, Fermin. Yamal is there though. Fermin isn't out. Fermin is out. Yamal is probably gonna be back after the first game. So first game is against Cape Verde. And I think Spain versus Cape Verde is on 15 June. So that should be easy. But I think he'll be back against Uruguay and Saudi Arabia. Of course, France, unless they face either Brazil or Portugal. Oof, nice. You're gonna be supporting the dictator Mbappe, who's sitting in the corner of the stream. We used to win with the international disappointment with Portugal and Spain that need to get ready. Nah, this time it's gonna be. It might not be disappointed, you know. I mean, Nations League winners, Portugal. Ronaldo is in good form with Al Nassr. He's chasing the 1,000th goal, so you never know. Without Pedri and Oyarzabal, Spain is finished. Yes, but they thankfully they are here with Pedri and of course Oyarzabal, very key player up front. It's been almost what 30 minutes and this sneeze is not coming. It's been stuck in my nose forever. It's coming. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. Oh. Ooh. Oh, number 2. Ooh. Number 3. Yamal is out of 2 games. Yeah, I mean they say 2 games, but he'll come back within 1, I'm sure. It was a hamstring injury, and these injuries with good recovery, they can come back. And bro, like Mbappe keeps coming back from injury like 3 months in advance. Yamal has already done it when he was out with pubalgia. Nico Williams had pubalgia. He came on early. So they say the 2 games, 3 games, just to like build up for the World Cup. Opponents will be like, oh shit, Yamal's out for 2 games, we're good. We don't have to worry. And then suddenly he'll be match fit like 1 week, and there'll be reports like, Lamine Yamal is training with the squad. He might start, and then he eventually starts. Do you start him if he's unfit? If he's even an 80% fit, Yamal is a starter from Spain. That's the thing. So interesting to see if that report actually stands or it changes. I feel the relief. Thank you, man. I can't even tell you how much it was building up. Three sneezes at the same time. Yeah, Spain need to be careful in the group stages since they can't afford any injuries to their main boys, Pedri, Oyarzabal, Nico, etc. Yeah, it's gonna be so shaky, dude, because these players are coming off long seasons. Pedri, of course, been rinsed like a soap, carried so many injuries all season. Nico and Yamal, of course, having the pubalgia issue. Freaking, I don't know. Merino is coming back off an injury. Gavi is coming back off an injury. Laporte gets injured easily. I don't know about the others, but yeah. Do a World Cup prediction. I'll do a World Cup prediction in a separate video, bro. Because right now, I gotta end the stream because it's too stuffy. My nose is stuffy. But I'll do a separate video for that because I think that deserves its own sort of focus. My World Cup prediction: Spain's winning the World Cup final, bro. There you go. Spain's winning it 5-0 against England. Like, let's go. Lamine Yamal 2 goals. Borja Iglesias 1 goal. Joan Laporta 1 goal. And Enrique Riquelme with a 90+4 goal. That's how Spain's doing it. I'll do the prediction in a different stream because now, anyways, after the Champions League final, we have so much time before the World Cup starts. So I'll do a stream just for World Cup, or I'll do just a separate video for that. Because right now my condition is nearly dead. But yeah, so what else? Any last thoughts about the World Cup squad? Anything you want me to discuss as we close the stream? I hate this fucking allergies, dude. Fucking trust me, Spain is gonna get spanked by the Netherlands of France. They can max reach the semis. Bold prediction. I'm gonna keep the screenshot. I'm gonna come back to you. Let's see. Could say the same about Portugal. Why not them? They could get spanked. Nah, I'm just rage baiting, guys. Sorry. Hey, yes sir. Nah, I thought. Yeah, I mean, even semis is not a failure for Spain. I think because with the squad they've had, back-to-back finals in the Euros and the Nations League. And the players they play so many players play for champions, like freaking 8 players from Barcelona, 3 from Arsenal. Is there any other championship champion winning team? No. Yeah, Fabian Ruiz from PSG. So yeah, they're like 12 players from the 26 play for like league winning teams. So yeah, I do think this World Cup is gonna be exciting. I think there's a good chance Spain wins it all the way. I mean, I'm not ruling it out. I'm not ruling it out. But the first thing that needs to happen is I need to get rid of this allergy, bro. Does someone have any recommendations on how to remove allergy? Because I was out walking and freaking pollens hit my face. Ah, and dust, bro. I have dust allergy and I've been dying. Ah, but with that being said, I think what do I think? Any names that I'm surprised of that didn't make it? Let me just check Twitter quickly and see what the opinion is. Hold on. Let me just check Twitter quickly. Let's see if people are crying or not. Okay. Fabrizio Romano has posted Dean Huijsen and Dani Carvajal are out of the Spain World Cup squad. 1,000 comments. I guess I know who commented. John Cena is on my feed doing some naked push-ups. I don't want to see that. This is why I can't stream my Twitter, because my Twitter is full of like weird shit, man. My wild prediction is that Belgium will go further in the World Cup. Netherlands will get the third place. Belgium, every year we think that because of the squad that they have and they carry the eternal dark horse tag. But then they just like completely falter away. They completely wither away in the deep stages. Netherlands, I could see them going deep, but the Ronald Koeman, Ronald Koeman's actually always been a decent manager for the international team, so definitely possible. But it's so hard to call this World Cup. Every team is so like tight. Like the first tier of favorites is for sure France, Spain, Argentina, Portugal, England. 5 teams, I would say, right? I didn't miss anyone. Then you got Germany, even Portugal. Portugal. I would say they have favorite players. Yeah, got Bruno, Vitinha, Joanes, Nuno Mensch, freaking Ruben Dias. No, I'm kidding. Ruben Dias. Yeah, so lot of possibilities for these 5 teams to be going on in the World Cup. Biggest upsets will be Germany and Croatia. Underdogs will be Japan and Brazil. Sad to see Brazil being underdogs in their own competition. Germany for sure. I don't see them going further. The squad that Nagelsmann has put out is not the best. Even German fans are like crying about it. Croatia, yeah, they've had 2 great runs in the World Cup. Maybe they will not be able to replicate the magic a third time. Japan and Brazil, underdogs. Japan always are underdogs. They're the best Asian team in the competition for sure. Because India is not in the team. India is not in the World Cup. That's why Japan is the best Asian team in the World Cup. And Brazil, yeah. Why Morata is left out? Morata has been left out because he is not useful for Luis de la Fuente anymore. He has. I don't think he's been called up since the Nations League final, in which he missed the penalty shootout, which let Portugal win the cup. Since then, fans have not wanted Morata in the squad. Actually, fans have not wanted Morata in the squad for a long time. And also the strikers that they have now. Morata, he doesn't bring anything new. You got Oyarzabal, you got Borja Iglesias, you got Olmo who can play as a false 9 or a second striker. Mikel Merino can chip in if needed. So there is no need for Alvaro Morata to be playing World Cup for Spain. Ferran Torres, how are we forgetting of Ferran Torres? 16 goals in La Liga this season. So Morata, unfortunately, or rather fortunately for Spain, hasn't made it into the World Cup squad. England is either gonna cook or get cooked. Tuchel is gonna get revenge for WWE 3. Well, I hope England crashes and burns. That country hasn't given me anything positive ever. I've been applying for a visa to the UK for so long, and they don't, like, they make it so hard. And Hoyson and Garcia also left out too. No Real Madrid player. Why? Hoyson is my biggest surprise. I did think Hoyson was gonna make it. Gonzalo Garcia, just the fact that there are already established strikers in the team, and also Gonzalo Garcia, also Luis de la Fuente, as I said, he has a strict hierarchy of the players he picks. I think, if I remember correctly, Gonzalo Garcia played under Luis de la Fuente in the under 19s or under 17s or something like that, when Luis de la Fuente was the youth coach. So if you look at the lineup, it's already very established. Like, you got Borja Iglesias, Victor Munoz, Oyarzabal number 9, Ferran Torres number 9, Olmo as a number false 9. So Gonzalo Garcia, they didn't want to like go for youth because they already have an established profile in that place. But yeah, Hoyson, I guess Hoyson is the biggest sort of question that I had. Luis de la Fuente took name of few youngsters, including Marc Bernal and Gonzalo Garcia. Are they also going, or there's a... I didn't hear it because I closed the stream as soon as the list was announced. But of course, there will be players who are going to be on the wait list. If someone gets injured, there's a good chance. If an attacker gets injured, there's a good chance that someone like Gonzalo Garcia gets called up. If a defender gets injured, there's a good chance Dean Hoyson gets pulled up. You know? Sorry. Marc Bernal probably also going to get pulled up if someone gets injured. But yeah, 26 are the final ones, and they are not going to travel, or maybe they will travel, but they won't be with the squad, but they will go as reserves. And that's pretty common for all World Cup squads. They will always have people on standby, you know. If someone gets injured, they can just fly off. Is the coach is biased? Now, that's the oldest narrative. So don't fall for it. I'm going to tell you now. As someone who's lived in Spain and I've worked in Spain, Luis de la Fuente could not be more biased towards any team. He doesn't care, right? If a player is playing well, he will call them up no matter what. You know, Madrid barely has Spanish players. If you want to think about it, Carvajal is out of his prime. He's injured all season. He's never going to be called up. Alvaro Carreras, Ferran Garcia play for the same position, but Cucurella and Grimaldo have been established for Spain forever, almost forever. You know, they've been there since the Euros. They've been in the last Nations League as well, and they don't put a foot wrong when they play in the friendlies. When Luis de la Fuente wants his players to play, Cucurella, he comes on in the friendlies. He never puts a foot wrong. He plays for Spain. He helps them, and he tracks back. And it's very important for Luis de la Fuente's squad to have a profile like that. Carreras, yeah, I thought by the way he started the season, he was going to be called up. But since January, I don't think, since the departure of Xabi Alonso, Carreras has not really been the same sort of player, and made a lot of mistakes, made a lot of errors. It was always a given that Carreras won't be called up. Raul Asensio, never going to be called up. He's great for Real Madrid, but not good enough for Spain. That's the honest truth when you look at the lineup that they have. Gonzalo Garcia, as I said, is probably the next on the list right out of these players, because if you see people like Yeremy Pino and Victor Munoz being called up, that means Gonzalo Garcia is not far off. But the problem with Gonzalo Garcia was that he was not given enough time to prove himself, like someone like Endrick was given. Endrick went to Lyon and he managed to call up to the Brazil squad. The same didn't happen to Gonzalo Garcia. So those are the things that are a bit difficult, because the Madrid board, Madrid coaches, they don't give the Spanish players time to shine. Hoyson, yeah, maybe I'm a bit surprised. Robin Lenormand from Atletico Madrid, bit surprised. Other than that, I think this is a great spot. When is the next stream? An NFC stream. Next stream is the Conference League final, brother. We will be watching Rayo Vallecano hopefully win against Crystal Palace in like 2 days' time. And yeah, FC stream after the Champions League final. So we will be there. Be safe, man. See you in the next stream. See you, Jyotirmoy. Thanks for joining the stream. So, with that being said, this is the official final Spanish World Cup squad. We will be ready in, 19 days as the World Cup, the first game kicks off for Spain. sí, ya estamos listo. Todo esto listo. Y espero que el España ganará todo. Y el Copa de Mundial llegue a España. Sí, vamos este tiempo para terminar el video. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you everyone who's been doing this, watching along and hearing my thoughts about the Spanish team. If you wanna be here for the next streams when we talk about the World Cup and we talk about the Conference League and the Champions League finals, make sure you subscribe. With that being said, thank you everyone. It's been a pleasure. I will see you